the new school funding formula is all based, simply put, and this is a very simple version, but on enrollment in schools rather than attendance.
Right.
And the problem with that, again, very simply put, because this is so complicated, is that there tend to be school districts, some of them who will come out with more funding in the long run and some that will come out with less. Obviously, we're not hearing from those necessarily who are getting more funding, but explain the Orofino School District, because this point in particular was really shocking to me.
Orofino is one of the school districts that is maybe most at risk of losing money in this new formula. And the reason is pretty straightforward. One of the schools in Orofino is, it's called the Idaho Youth Challenge Academy, and it has sort of it's an alternative high school. So it's designed for students who have failed out of a traditional high school. And you get students really coming from all over the state going to, I think it's Pierce is the nearest town to this academy, going, as a second chance to get a high school diploma. Well, that drives up the number of at-risk students in the Orofino School District. The problem is the funding formula committee, the lawmakers on the committee, the consultants who are working on it have been struggling to try to figure out a calculation to reflect at-risk student populations, because I think there's an understanding that students who are at risk need more money. You need to spend more money to give a quality education to a student who is at risk. Now, how do you define a student that is considered at risk? That's the rub, that's the problem. But at any rate, Orofino has a higher percentage of at-risk students, no matter how you define at-risk. So, if you just run the formula, if you run the straight formula the way it's written, Orofino stands to lose about $1.2, $1.3 million in the first year.
That's a huge amount of money for a smaller school district.
It's a very big amount of money. This is not a rich school district. This is not a big school district. It's only about 1,300 students in all.